Okay, I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible and as informative as possible. Also, please comment if you are watching the video, because most likely if you're watching my video, I'm probably watching your video. Um, so I am lesson planning today. I'm doing some kindergarten math, and probably most of my videos from this point forward will be in this particular format. Of course, whenever I want to do something different, I will. But if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is homeschooling my kids, then uh, most of the videos should look like this from going forward. So, um, so there will be pauses and stops. Let me say that too. But so what I've been doing all day is I've been coloring this um, basket picture. Um, it's a basket through the number 10. So I am not cutting these out today. I'm just trying to get stuff done and put away in folders and ready to go. So I'm not cutting out, but I did laminate. I got this from, I hate that my lighting is like this because you can't even really see good what I'm doing. But anyway, I got this idea, of course, and it's not my idea. I'm using someone else's idea off of Teachers Pay Teachers. Um, and the name of the person is Kid Sparks, KIDSPARKZ, out of Washington. So this is going along with kindergarten TEKS. If you don't know what TEKS are, let me go ahead and do that. And yes, I am on the website. TEKS are Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. So this is supposed to be the format that we follow. However, as I've been reading the website, I've already figured out that it's a bunch of BS. But they call it TEKS, and I still agree to this day. All the acronyms that are supposed to be governing us is a bunch of bullshit. But that's not the point. Um, I don't want no confrontation. I want to do what I'm supposed to do, but I still have my thoughts on things. So, anyway, so I have to go with the TEKS of Texas in order to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and make sure that don't nobody fuck with me for schooling my kids, because it's not the norm, which is why I would love for more African American, black people, or anyone in general, but I'm talking to my brown skin people because hell, I'm brown skin. I think we definitely need to, if we're able to, if that's something that we think is a good fit for our family, should homeschool. And I couldn't see a reason why it wouldn't be a good fit. But, you know, people have different circumstances, and I do understand that as well. So anyway, we have to follow the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. It says this site will provide you with information on the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skill TEKS, which are the state standards for what students should know and be able to do. Okay, so this is TEK K.2, and I'm assuming the K is for kindergarten and 2. Okay, it says number and operations. The student applies mathematical process standards to understand how to represent and compare whole numbers, the relative position and the magnitude of whole numbers, and relationships within the numeration system. The student is expected to, and then it's going to tell you everything that you're supposed to do. So I'm just going to break them down and make sure that I cover everything, because that's how my mind works. And I'm always playing defense. That's just who I am. So it says it's numbers and operations. So that's what I've been doing today. Numbers and operations to make sure that I fulfill these TEKS. I just read that. And then K2 says K.2a says count forward and backwards to at least 20 with and without objects. So, then I went back to the website to see, because I know this is what they're supposed to learn in kindergarten. I wasn't sure if they were supposed to learn this by the end of the year, or if it's supposed to be taught within this 27 days, which, nah, I don't know. Okay, so these buckets are her counting to 10. I did to 10 because we're going to start with 10, but yes, we will do 20. So please know that when I show you this stuff, the TEK may not be completed in this one video, and that doesn't mean that we're not going to do it. So I'm going to show you an example of 1 through 10. An example. There are much more things that we will be doing, but I'm going to show you an example of that. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I'm hoping that somebody will see, hey, this is not so bad. But it is hard. It is hard work. But anyway, so count forward and backwards to at least 20 with and without objects. So I found these, like I said, baskets on Teachers Pay Teachers. I colored them with the crayon. I remember doing that back in college too. We went to go assist the kindergarten teachers, and so we did a lot of coloring and cutting and stuff like that. So I decided I'm going to use crayons instead of my ink. Now, I do have a small rant from, I guess, a couple of weeks ago when I went in. The ink for my printer is $41. It hasn't even been that long, and it's already saying that it's out. Right now, I think crayons are on sale for, what, 15 cents? I'm not sure, but I am going to go buy some in the morning, so I will confirm what the price is. I don't even know what store I'm going to shop at. Oh, my God. But that's a whole nother video, too. I'll probably just go on down to Walmart, even though I don't want to. So, I just colored with the crayon. Now, I could have printed off of her Teacher Pay Teacher account. But, again, I didn't want to use my ink. So, I just went to download it, and then I traced it. Yeah, I traced it. I was happy that I traced it for the simple fact, not only did I not have to use ink, but I was able to color on the apple's little brown skin on there. So I was excited to be able to do that. I chose this particular Teacher Pay Teacher, the Kids Sparks, whatever. I chose that because I love the way she was able to represent whole numbers in multiple different ways. So she has, for instance, on this number 3, she has the apple with the 3 C's, the apple with the hand showing the 3, the 10 frame, it written out in word form. It's shown here in a different way. And then tally marks as well. I'm sure she has the correct verbiage. Let me see what she said about her own product. What did she say? I'm sorry. I'll get better. Now that I know everything that I want to touch bases on, then it won't be so all over the place. But, yeah, I don't re-record, so. Oh, well. Okay, this is an interactive number and counting resource that can be used in many ways. Okay, so she put the pack includes 10 numbered barrel counting mats and 6 cards to place on each mat. The cards show 6 different ways that each number can be represented: a set of objects, finger counting, 10 frames, number words, dice, and tally marks. And the 7th way is on the barrel, which has the number. So 7 different ways. I did see other counting things that I could have chose, but they didn't have as many ways to represent the number as she did, and I really liked hers. So anywho, back to what I was saying. So I'm gonna make it a math center game for her, because from now on I do know that I am going to decrease the size, so it's not as much coloring. I don't have a problem with coloring, but it felt like it took all day. I did have to do other things too, but it kind of felt like it took all day. So a quick tip when coloring these, where is that page at? I laminated a page to show you. You have to color really hard, I feel like, to make it look really nice, almost identical to print. Because look at this apple. This is how we normally color. That's a perfectly colored apple, but I kind of pressed down on it. So when you cut this out, it's gonna look really nice. It's not gonna look, as if I colored it. But anywho, I think me and Ashley are gonna have fun with these. I'm gonna also be showing her how to do it, because she doesn't know that. Like, that's 7, So I think we're gonna have fun with this one. Let me see what else I want to say about this. Oh, I said that I was able to color the hands brown. She also had multiple skin tones on her download as well. So I did like that. She had multiple skin colors on hers, but this is for my individual child, and she's selling to a broader audience. But I did like that. I definitely did like that. And when I said you have to press down and color hard, you kind of have to go vertical and horizontal, coloring hard, so that when you laminate, you get that almost print look. What else? And for us that are on a budget, like I said, someone else's budget, you may be able to print all day. When I get to that status, you will know. But I can't do that. So I'm going to go with the colors right now. Colors. My kids are gone. This is their last little staycation away from me for a little while. I know my mom is tired. She has all 7 of her grandkids out in the country somewhere where she said you can't see nothing at nighttime. I ain't got time for that. I got no time for that. Just trying to see what else. Like I said, this really did take a long time, but again, I will be decreasing the size on these things. I got excited. I just wanted it big and pretty, and I got excited. I'm actually able to do some work without being bothered. But I'll just be patient, for my kids' education. And yeah, like I said, I won't be cutting any of this out today. I'm just gonna try to go full speed ahead with getting the things done for all 3 of them. So I'm just gonna laminate these and place them in a folder, and that is pretty much it. That did not have to be a 15-minute video, but it was. And